Hello and welcome to MORO. I'm going to walk you through our app to show you all the basics. Let's get started. When you click on the sign up page, you will see two options, primary caregiver or support team. Now, we just need one parent to be the primary caregiver. The others and anybody else can be part of the care team. Once you've completed setting up your profile, you'll see a page that looks like this. Here is where you can put your loved one's information. We like to call speak seekers. So go ahead, fill in as much detail as you can there. This is the living document that's going to last with them. So the more information you put, the better the app. So now that you've completed filling in your loved one's information, you're going to see a code. That is what makes MORO unique right here. You're going to share that code with anybody in their care team. This way, they can understand you the way you do. All right, let's tour the home page. You'll see three main sections. At the top, you'll see Manage. When you click on that, here you can see the entire support team that you shared the code with. Now you can toggle on and off notifications. You can see if you give them access or remove access if they want to add things in the dictionary. Second part here is pinning a note. Here you can put any relevant information and it will stay at the top pinned for 24 hours. So go ahead, put any sort of information you like, and this way everybody can stay informed. At the bottom there, you'll see a resource section. This here we wanted to add to give you value right off the bat. So if your loved one has a special condition, call it autism, you'll see relevant resources there that relate to them. If somebody has ALS, that page will change. The different resources will show up relevant to your loved one. Now let's take a look at what makes MORO real special, the dictionary function. By clicking on the plus symbol at the bottom of the screen, you can add a dictionary item. This is a personalized tool for your loved one. Any unique gesture, sound, anything that might trigger them, you can input it now so that anyone can understand them the way you do. So go ahead, let's dive in with an example. So when you log into the dictionary, you'll see add a new behavior. At the top, you can add any sort of multimedia inputs, whether it's a voice recording, whether it's a picture, a video, or I want to attach a file altogether. If you're doing a video, just try to make it under 150 megabytes, please. Below it, you have the option to describe the behavior. Here, you're able to explain what that unique cue is all about, what they're trying to say, what it could be. Let's do an example right here. So you can see over here, I'm making a hand gesture. This hand gesture has a meaning to me as a family member. So let's write down what the description means. I can explain that this means that the individual is hungry. Then we can go and look into other important aspects of this behavior. Does the behavior happen when they have a certain mood? So you can input that. Below it, you can explain when does it happen? Is it something that happens often? Is it after a specific activity? So does he do this after maybe taking a shower? Is there any sort of body movement? So of course, in this example that I used, you'll put your hands. And very important is trigger. We want to capture if this gesture has any trigger that's associated with it. This is what's going to make it very easy the next time a caregiver is taking care of your loved one. If it does have a trigger and you click yes, it is mandatory to fill in the note box below. So just keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to hit save, and all of a sudden, you've just right there filled in an entry, your first dictionary. So what makes MORO really cool is it's very simple to also retrieve back that information. So if you see the loved one making a gesture with their hands and you don't even know where to start the search, then just go to the filter button here, scroll down and click a hand gesture. And just like that, you're able to retrieve back that information. It will shortlist it down to anything that is related with the hands. And from there, you'll be able to understand your loved one. If you go back to the home page, you'll see a couple of important things I want to quickly go over. At the top left corner, you'll see a picture of yourself. If you click on that, you can edit your picture as well as reset your PIN if you wanted to. To the right of that, you'll see here your loved one's name highlighted in orange. If you click on that, you can toggle between profiles. If you wanted to add a new speak seeker, new loved one, you can add them as well through there. And at the very right, you'll see the notifications icon. Again, if you click on that, you'll see all the notifications coming from even the different caregivers that you have assigned to your loved one. So lastly, I want to show you a profiles dashboard. Over there, you can see manage the care team that you have. You can also see the different speak seekers assigned to you. And also you'll see frequently asked questions. So if you have any question, take a look at that. We tend to upload those frequently, and as well as help and feedback. If you have any questions, if you reach out to us in the help button there, we will get back to you within 48 hours. And secondly, if you have any sort of feedback, we'd greatly appreciate it. We have lots of new features coming down the line. For example, the tasks button. You'll notice it says coming soon. That's because our team right now is currently working on it, and we should have that to you by Q1 of 2026. So very soon. But if you have any other feedback of other functionalities that you want to see in MORO, if you put that in there, we'd love to take it on to our team and bring it to you. Thank you again for downloading MORO. Try it out. I would love to hear from you.